Many of us believe that changing our lives requires massive, sweeping decisions. In reality, significant progress is often hidden within tiny, almost invisible daily choices. In his book, Atomic Habits, author James Clear demonstrates how extraordinary results emerge from small actions repeated consistently over time. Clear describes this as the power of 1% improvement. If a pilot adjusts an airplane's heading by just a single degree, the passengers won't feel anything for the first few hours of the flight. By the time that plane reaches the end of its journey, that microscopic shift has compounded. The aircraft lands in an entirely different city. This explains why we often quit new routines too early. We expect immediate feedback, but progress acts like an ice cube in a cold room. As the temperature rises from 25 to 31, the ice stays solid. The energy is stored invisibly. Then, at 32 degrees, the melting finally begins. Every degree of effort counts toward the stored potential needed to reach that eventual breakthrough. Small improvements are the invisible architecture of your future. There is a logical flaw in how we view success. Every athlete at the Olympics wants to win a gold medal. Since winners and losers share the exact same objective, the goal itself cannot be the factor that determines the outcome. Consider the British cycling team. They were mediocre for decades until a new coach named Dave Brailsford arrived and stopped focusing on the goal of winning medals. Brailsford optimized the team's systems instead. He redesigned bike seats for comfort, tweaked the riders' nutrition, and even tested different pillows and massage gels to improve the quality of their sleep and recovery. These minor adjustments compounded over time. Within a few years, they transformed Britain into one of the most dominant forces in the sport's history. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Lasting habits stick when they are rooted in identity. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on the type of person you wish to become. When offered a cigarette, one person might say, "I'm trying to quit." Another says, "I don't smoke." The first person is still fighting a desire, while the second has already adopted a new identity. Every action you take is a mathematical vote for your future self. Writing a paragraph makes you a writer. Saving $1 makes you financially responsible. Once you identify as a runner or a reader, good behavior becomes a natural expression of who you are, rather than a test of willpower. Our physical environment often dictates our choices before we even realize it. If a bowl of apples sits on your kitchen counter, you'll eat more fruit. If cookies are left out in the same spot, you'll eat more cookies. You can use habit stacking to build new routines by anchoring a new action to an existing one. For example, you might decide that immediately after pouring your morning coffee, you will meditate for 2 minutes. You can also make habits more attractive through temptation bundling. Link a necessary task with a pleasurable reward, like only listening to your favorite podcast while you are exercising on the treadmill. We naturally absorb the habits of our tribe. Growth becomes easier when you surround yourself with people whose normal behavior is your desired behavior. Successful people engineer their environments to make good choices inevitable. They rely on design rather than sheer motivation. Most New Year's resolutions fail because they are too extreme. A massive, complicated workout plan is easy to abandon the moment life gets busy or stressful. The 2-minute rule solves this by reducing a goal to its simplest form. If you want to write a book, your only daily requirement is to open the laptop. This builds the foundational skill of simply showing up. Good habits have a biological disadvantage. The effort happens now, but the reward is delayed. Bad habits offer immediate pleasure, while the negative consequences stay hidden for years. Habit tracking provides the immediate feedback the brain craves. Physically marking a calendar creates a small sense of accomplishment that reinforces the behavior. Simplifying the start of a habit and tracking your progress makes the routine much easier to sustain over the long term. Motivation eventually fades. Travel, illness, and emergencies will inevitably disrupt your schedule and test your discipline. Top performers handle disruptions with a simple rule: never miss twice. If they miss a Monday workout, they prioritize getting back on Tuesday. One mistake is an accident. 2 mistakes in a row represent the beginning of a new negative habit. Your future is determined by the tiny actions you repeat today. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. All it takes is one page, just one push-up, or 1 minute of focus. Small habits may seem completely insignificant in the present moment, but given enough time, they have the power to transform everything.